That's a nice one. I told you to throw over there. Yeah, CJ, there's something. That's a nice one, Riley. Holy cow. You got your net ready? Oh my God. That is a huge snook. I think he's got it. Got him. Oh. Oh yeah. This is a nice one. Come on. Get some ground on him. There we go. That's a nice trout right there. Holy cow, look at this thing. We're gonna measure him up. That trout sickle right there, man. That color. I just got slammed on that color today, guys. That doesn't say something. Oh, that's a tarpon. So I'm out here today with my two sons, CJ and Riley. We decided to come out today. Now, first thing, I was checking the weather all week. Like, I chose Sunday because yesterday was supposed to be raining, which it rained quite a bit all morning, and it was supposed to be lower temperatures yesterday. When I woke up yesterday morning, it was like, you know, 55, 58 degrees. Well, when I was checking, the low was supposed to be like 59 for today. I woke up this morning, it was 56 degrees when I got in my truck. So when we got here, it was about 51 degrees. So it was definitely a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. The wind is to be expected, you know, it's 10, 12 miles an hour winds coming from the north, northeast. Super low tide today though, because it was I believe it was a full moon last night. Actually, I'm looking straight across. It's actually a lower tide now than it was when I came on my solo camp. Before I could kind of skimp by crossing, but now it's like it's complete land over there right now. So super low tides, which isn't that bad. That means the fish are going to be in one place, deep water. But out here today, as you can see, I don't have my waders on. That's because my two boys came out with me, and we had a pair of waders that accidentally, they sent us the wrong size when I first ordered mine. We've had them for a long time, but we've had them sitting around for a while, so I tried them on my son Riley to see if they fit him. They fit him. So I let CJ borrow mine because CJ wears the same size shoe as I do now, so they're just a little big up here in the chest area, but you know, I made it fit to where it fits him really good. So I let CJ use mine. Riley's got some on. We're gonna go on and order CJ a pair of his own. But yeah, I gave him mine because I'd rather me be in the cold water than them be in the cold water. And they've been wanting to go fishing, and with the cold weather, I wanted to make sure they were bundled up pretty good and stayed dry. So we're out here today. Like I said, wind's coming from right now northeast, so it's blowing at us, but we're gonna go find some wind protected area, try to get some nice trout. Want to bring some trout home for dinner. And CJ's really trying to break that 20-inch club sticker. His PB is like, I want to say his PB is like 22 inches, but he hasn't got the 20-inch club sticker yet because we didn't know about it until, you know, a few years ago. So he's trying to get that 20-inch trout, and they're everywhere out here. So hopefully CJ can get that 20-inch trout. You know, hopefully we can find some reds. I have a feeling we'll find some decent trout, but finding reds, I've been finding the reds, it's just getting them to eat has been the issue. So, and I don't know if you can tell from a little bit of intro I did, we upgraded the boys' seats. We got them some stadium seats and we mounted them to the top, so now they're like 6 inches higher than what they used to be, and that also keeps their butt out of the water. So upgraded the boys' kayak, so it's the first time out here using their new seats. We're gonna go ahead, get out of here, try to get some fish. See you guys soon. Yeah. Nice.
I just missed one.
Good job, buddy. CJ just missed one.
This is a nice one. It looks like a trout.
Oh, so Riley got one. CJ just missed one.
Dad, there's a little.
Have you got any luck? Just that one? Just that one? What'd you catch it on? Told you those are good. Dude, alright, so we've been getting dumped left and right, but we don't know what they are. We think they're snapper and sheep's head.
What I've been doing is I've been paddling up, looking for the potholes like this. There's a pot out here.
See, yeah, that's what we've been doing, the same exact thing. So that means you're out here on your own by yourself, making your own game plan, and you're doing the right thing. That's awesome, because that's what we're doing too. CJ's got one. He's hooked up. So Riley's caught one already. CJ's hooked up. Seen a couple nice.
Definitely a keeper.
It's a keeper. What'd you catch that on?
Sheep's head.
There's a lot of sheep's head here.
That's super slot. That was like 18 inches.
Got one. On that Ned shrimp. I think we found a couple of them. There, he's probably about 13. Not even gonna measure him. Haha, look at this guy, a little pinfish. Told you they swim at you. Told you they swim at you.
That's a nice size.
Oh, that's a ladyfish. I'm gonna start pooping everywhere. Oh, there he goes. Good. D-hook. You hear the eagles? Last time I came here, there was a bunch of eagles. There was like 2 of them. Oh. Got him. Another ladyfish. That's a little guy. That's a little guy. This is the guy you're supposed to chunk up and throw at those redfish that weren't biting.
Oh, yeah. I love catching ladyfish. But they poop everywhere.
Yeah, they do poop everywhere. But it gets you catching a fish. There you go.
Watch them eat it. I was really getting fast.
Told you once we got into these potholes. Yeah, so look, oh, I just got thumped pretty hard. Yeah, so I'm just raising it up and I'm letting it fall. That's it. You really slack up when it falls. There it is. Another ladyfish. Yeah, they're fun to catch. There it goes, let go. Every time you get into one of these potholes though, you're gonna find some kind of fish. Sometimes you just have to get through a ladyfish to get the trout. Or redfish or flounder. Oh, there's another one. This one feels more like a trout. Yep.
That's a nice size.
Yeah, it's not a keeper though. No, he's not a keeper. I'm gonna sit down so I can wet my hands. This little Ned, salty Ned shrimp.
That's why you're doing a different type of Ned.
Yeah, it's a salty Ned. All right, let it go. All right, so I just got hit by a puffer fish right in half.
Right in front of me.
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this guy out for a new one. I'll show you guys the packaging of this Ned rig, this shrimp. So this is it right here, salty Ned rig shrimps, Laguna shrimp. That's what they look like. I think you get like 6 of them, but they're 2.5 inches. Really, really small. Real simple. You hear the eagle? Those are eagles.
What?
Those are eagles. You hear them? That's what eagle sounds like. So this is how you rig them. Let's see if I can get them. Yep. So you go through right here, just a little bit. You come out, slide it up. It's pretty much the same thing as the Texas, the regular Texas eye. Yeah, go pinch it in. Yeah. I'm about to get fishing again with the. All right, there you go. That's it right there. So it looks like real simple to rig up. I'm gonna dab him up with some Procure. Look at that shrimp stuff on him. He's been working pretty good today. I've been catching all my fish on him. I'm about to start throwing that jerk shrimps here soon though. Those work really good in potholes. What'd you say, buddy?
There's tailing redfish over here.
Alright, so Riley sees tailing redfish. Oh, I just missed a trout. So Riley sees tailing redfish over there. I can see them. Can't really see exactly where that, but I can kind of see the motion of the water. Oh yeah, I see them. Oh, I see them, Riley. I see them. Alright, buddy. So what I want you to do. Make sure you're within casting distance, because if you throw, listen, when you throw into them, because it's a school, when you throw into them, let it sit. Try to see which way they're facing and let it sit, because there's mullet in there with them. There's definitely mullet with them, but there's definitely tails. I seen them. Make sure you can make the cast, and then you just let it sit. You let it sit. Oh yeah, I seen a couple of them come up. Then you just let it sit. Keep your line out of the water. Keep your rod tip up so the line's out of the water. And listen, look, just barely like raise it up a tiny bit, but don't let your line hit the water. All right, so far it's been a real tough day. Riley, there's a school of redfish over there by Riley, so I kind of coached him on how to approach them and stuff like that. So he's gonna go try to get one over there. CJ's seeing a bunch of overslot trout. I see a school right here of mullet, but I keep seeing what looks like a redfish tail pop up every once in a while. So I'm gonna go work this school of mullet. Riley's working that school over there. CJ's working his way over to us, but he's already said he's seen a couple of nice sized trout along the way. Alright, so there used to be branches that came across here, and it made it like a little cove, and it made it to where boats can't come in here. That's why I liked it like that, because it kind of made it to where like bigger boats can't get in here. But someone came with a chainsaw and cut it off, so now I'm hoping that bigger boats don't come find this place, because the good thing about this place is it's nice for us guys in kayaks and smaller skiffs to get in here. But yeah, they cut it off, because normally I have to put my poles down to get in here. So we just seen a bunch of snook up underneath a tree. Riley just missed one. But the hard part now is I'm using the salty Ned shrimp, which is a really small shrimp. But it's only on an 1/8 ounce. Oh, got something. It's only on an 1/8 ounce jig head, so I think it's like a snapper. I bet you it's gonna be a snapper. Yep. Snapper on the salty Ned. Got a snapper. Look at it, he ate that whole thing. There we go. Alright, got it out. Little snapper. Pond still is closed, so kind of sucks real tight. I've already been over at ponds. Usually when this red tide stuff starts to happen this time of year, I'm usually over at ponds. Oh, there we go. Got another one. A little jack. Easy, buddy. Alright, that salty Ned shrimp. Little jack. I wonder how this thing would do with a tarpon. Alright, Riley's got a ladyfish over there. Oh, what? There we go. Ladyfish is what it felt like. Is it just a day of ladyfish? Day of ladyfish, it feels like. Hang on. There we go. These things are annoying. Got it. There we go. Swim off. There it goes. I got a little bit bigger jack. Try and keep me out of these bushes real quick. Oh. Push myself back. There we go. Got another jack. A little bigger than the last one I caught. Dang, today's just like a junk fish day. Alright. There we go. There we go. Another jack. Finally getting some tugging on my line though. This one's bigger than that one. Alright. There we go. Right there. Got another jack. Another one down there with him. Oh, that one came out the water. That wasn't even the one I hooked. They're all about this size now, the ones I'm seeing. This little wire, thin wire hook's holding up another jack. Another jack. Oh. These jack are everywhere out here right now. This one's a lot bigger, huh? Oh, this one's a lot bigger than the one I was catching. Come on, bud. There. Jack are everywhere. Boys are over there. I keep hearing them saying they're catching stuff, so I'm pretty sure they're still. Oh. This doesn't feel like a jack. Oh, this is a little snook. Oh. Oh yeah, a little snook. I'm gonna have to retie after this. All right, there we go. Got a little snook. All right, got ourselves a little snook. Oh, easy, bud. I'll say it didn't feel like a jack. There, little guy. I got a snook. This guy's been killing it lately. All day. I haven't caught anything on anything else, I don't think. I think this is the only thing I've caught fish on. That's just crazy because normally that jerk shrimp does really good. Let's see if there's anything over here. If I get a redfish, then I'll have a slam. I know redfish sit here, so. Oh, that's a shelf right there. All right, I know how I'm gonna fish this now.
Identifying a fish I just caught.
What does it look like?
It might be a giant sandworm. I don't know though.
Take a picture of it and I'll let you know what it is.
Alright.
This is not a jack either. I caught him almost right up underneath that dock right there. I don't feel like a jack at least. Nope. Another snook. That's a good hook set right there. Good hook set. It was not coming out. He probably didn't fray me at all. There we go. A little Ned shrimp, a little snook. There he goes. I'll say that did not feel like a jack from the way he hit it. Let me re-rig him back up a little bit. Let's see if there's another fish on this dock. Let's see. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just letting it fall, then I'm raising it up so it looks like it's gliding through the water column. I'm not over here just bounce it like that. That's too much. I'm sure there's more fish in here. There, another snook. Oh, he got off. He smacked the heck out of the front of my kayak. Hey, I got another snook. Alright, let's see. They're hanging out right on this. There's quite a few of them over here. I'm trying not to fish this side because I'm pretty sure they're going to be stacked over there too, and I'm trying to let the boys come over. I think CJ's coming over. I'm trying to let the boys come over to fish it, because one thing about fishing is, so the way I began my kids fishing is I'd find jack, ladyfish, trout, real simple fish, you know, and I'd get them on numbers of fish, you know, all those like garbage fish, like days like today, Those are perfect days. You find a school ladyfish, you stop, you let your kids fish it. It's not trophy fish or good fish to you, but it gets the kids interested into it. Don't go out there and try to target redfish and snook and trout every time you go out. Try to target tarpon every... Oh, that looks big. That's flashing a lot. Might be a jack. Yep, not a jack. But you get into a school of jack like this with your kids and they're gonna have a blast. They don't care if it's a redfish or a snook. They don't care about that. So if you're trying to get your kids into fishing to begin with, get them, find schools of jack, find schools of ladyfish, let them catch those, let them catch the trout, you know, even on shrimp. Oh. You know, even if you're using shrimp, just, there it goes, just get them catching fish, get them on tight lines. And that's what I did with my kids. That's why they were so interested in it in the beginning. And then eventually I went away from the... Nope, that one was a jack. But in the beginning, that's how I got them into fishing in the first place, is by fishing those schools of ladyfish and jack and, you know, trout. And then I started slowly introducing them to artificial. And they started catching those same fish on artificial. There, got another one. Fighting like a jack. Dang. Nope, another snook. This is a better snook. Snook! It's a better one. No. It's a much better one than I've been catching though. Alright, there we go. Another nice snook. Alright. I'm gonna have to retie now. Another snook. Yeah, I'm using the Ned shrimp, dude. That's all I've been using. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retie. But get them interested. So that's how I did my kids. Is I took them out with bait, greenbacks and stuff like that. Whenever I'd take them out with me, and I'd just get them on a school of jack or ladyfish, and they loved it. And that's all they care about is catching fish at that age. A lot of people try to get their kids on all these big trophy fish. It's like, yeah, they're there, but they're few and far between. So get them interested in fishing first, off the garbage fish, the fish that we call garbage fish, and then slowly introduce them to artificial. But always have bait as a backup, because if artificial don't work, then you can throw bait out there, because everybody knows that using bait is almost damn near a guaranteed thing sometimes. But if you're trying to introduce your kids to fishing, start slow. And now my boys, they don't like touching bait at all. If I talk about getting bait, they're like, oh dad, no, I don't want to deal with bait. So they don't even like using bait anymore. All they like is artificial. And now on days like today where it's slow, they understand that, you know, some days the bites can be really slow. So that's when we come back into a spot like this and we find something like this and we start getting into fish, going back to that fun fishing versus trying to get that slam or trying to get that trophy fish.
That's literally the smallest snook I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not the smallest one I've ever seen, but...
That's about the size of my first snook.
Oh, your first snook you ever caught? Yeah, I remember that thing. That thing was tiny.
Under kayak.
Right there. Throw up that there, dude.
Huh?
Throw up there. What'd you get?
Ladyfish, I was pulling my shrimp behind us.
Yeah, I just caught another snook. Tight down. All right. That's a nice one. I told you to throw over there. Yeah, CJ just hooked into a nice one. That's probably the biggest one we've caught off of it so far.
This is the biggest snook I've caught off my kayak. It landed.
You got him. I told you. What did I say? Throw it. That's why I stopped fishing it, because I know there's more under there. I don't want to catch them all.
Dad, he wasn't even hooked.
He was barely hooked?
No, at all.
It probably fell out in the net.
Ready?
That happens a lot. All right, he just caught one. It was 21 1/4, you said?
Yeah.
All right, 21 1/4. You might want to anchor a little bit further out because he almost took you in the bushes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Holy crap, he's hooked up to a tarpon.
Go.
All right, let's go. All right, Riley just hooked into a tarpon. I'm gonna reel up. Keep your rod tip down, bud. You got this. All right, Riley just hooked into a tarpon.
Don't bring him in. Just keep him in the water. Keep your rod tip down. Keep him tight. He's landing this tarpon.
Yeah.
He's landing this tarpon. There's no way we're letting him not land this.
Well, it's all in his hands right now, bud. It's all in his hands now, bud. Until we get over there. All right, let's go check out this tarpon. All right, bud, that's okay. Me and CJ are about to haul Bud over there. Don't troll, because there's ladyfish all throughout there. All right, so he hooked into like a 3.5 foot ladyfish, because whenever I look back, I seen it jump. I seen it come out of the water. That ladyfish was like this big. It was huge. So he thought it was a tarpon. That's awesome. It was probably still a heck of a fight though. It's another snook. All right, got another little snook. A salty Ned shrimp. There we go. Told you, once you find them though, it's like fishing in a barrel, dude. Dude, they're stacked over here. I can see a whole school of them. Right here in front of me. Oh. What's that? Oh, this doesn't feel... is this a jack?
Either a jack or a snook.
There's a jack. He's shining. You got another jack. These guys are so slimy, dude.
I know. You gotta watch out.
There's spines on the bottom. Yeah, there's spines on the bottom.
They'll start shaking violently. Like the one I caught started having like a seizure.
Yeah, they do that. They're like, I know what you're talking
I
about.
was so scared. Did you get any bites?
There. Got another one.
Oh, tighten your grab. Make sure your grab's tight. That's like that shit for like 5 or 6 minutes.
Another snook. Salty Ned rig on the Texas eye. Texas eye finesse. Little guy. Boop. Told you, once you find them, it's like fishing in a barrel. Is that Jack? All right. Is that Jack? My battery died, but CJ has caught a nice snook and Riley got that jack in. Nice jack. Here, I'll get you a picture for you, buddy. Let's see. There we go. So Riley got a little jack. Let's get you a snook now. CJ's got a much nicer snook over there. It looks either the same size or a little bit bigger than the one he just had. My battery died as soon as it hit his bait. All right, that snook CJ's got, it's the exact same size as the last one. Nice, bud. Nice. Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna
Snook. Oh. Salty Ned rig. Salty Ned shrimp. That's a nice one, Riley! Holy cow! You got your net ready? Control the fish, control the fish. Riley's got a monster on! Oh, oh, oh.
It's making me do flip.
Don't let him pull you into that thing, your anchor's not out. That's a nice one, Riley. You have to grab him, grab him. You got him? You get him landed? Is he landed? Oh yeah, look at that. He's gonna get out, he's gonna get out. You dropped your net. Get him in your boat. There you go. That's a nice one, dude. No, now paddle. There you go. Get out of there. There you go. There you go. Let's see how big he looks. Nice, dude. All right, that's your new Yak Gear board. I'm gonna say 22 and a half. I think maybe 23. Don't let it fold.
It's because I didn't clip it.
How big? 22?
22 and
22 and 3/4. Look at that.
should be on strong.
That's your first time using the rod. There it goes. Nice one. Go ahead and let him go. There he goes. There he goes. He's right there. Nice.
I'm gonna start using those kick and grab ones.
Kicking crabs work really good.
Jerk shrimps.
Those jerk shrimps are one of my favorites, bud.
What did you say, Dad?
Those jerk shrimps are one of my favorites. Can't believe somebody cut this off. Now boats can get in here. Look at all those fish. Mullet, 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 mullet. Come on, CJ. You're good. Alright guys, that's the end of the day. So it was a really slow day out there to begin. Really couldn't find too much fish. We did see a school of redfish, but they didn't want to hit anything. Got a couple small trout to begin with. But it was just really, you know, really cold morning. It was colder than what we expected. And it was just, once we got to that far island, we started smelling a lot more red tide. So I think the red tide might be pushing more this way toward us. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back here or if I'm gonna try somewhere else. But yeah, once we got back over on the flat and the sun came up, we started getting into some potholes. We started finding some fish. Riley found some tailoring reds. He couldn't get any of them to bite, but it just feels like they're pretty pressured right now. But we ended up going back into that cove, and once we got in there and I got back into a corner that I normally fish, I've caught quite a few fish out of there. That's why I started really hooking into some snook. So I called the boys over, they came over, and finally Riley ended up getting one. We ended the day on Riley's fish. He ended up catching the biggest snook of the day.
Yeah.
So, but me and CJ together probably caught, I don't know what, like 10 snook together or something like that. We caught quite a few snook, some jack, some ladyfish, you know, a couple trout, just a little bit of everything. Just on those slow days, whenever you're not finding those specific fish you're looking for, just go back and get some tight lines somewhere, find the fish. You know, like I was saying earlier, the best way to get kids and stuff into fishing is find those trash fish that we call trash fish. You know, the jack, the ladyfish, because like I said, I did with my boys is I'd find a school of jack or ladyfish or even trout. We'd use shrimp or whatever. That got them hooked on it. I slowly introduced artificial with some backup bait, and if the artificial wasn't working for them, we'd throw bait out there. You got to get them into it. Now my boys, they don't even want to touch bait. You want to touch bait?
No.
You want to touch bait? No. Now they're strictly artificial, just like I am. Every once in a while we'll still throw bait here and there, but for the most part, strictly artificial. Whenever those tough days are, you get into those jack and those ladyfish, and it turns out to be a fun day. So it wasn't the best day, but we still had a good day out there. We ended up going back in that cove, finding some decent fish, and I mean that ladyfish that Riley caught or hooked into, I mean, me and CJ turned our head and we seen it jump out the water. We thought it was a tarpon. That's how big it was. It was huge. So I mean, I want to say it was an easy 3.5 feet long. I mean, it was a big, probably one of the biggest ladyfish I've seen in a long time. But we found some fish. You know, we ended up having a good day. Ended on, you know, Riley's snook, and ended up heading out there. Like I said, we stayed out a little bit longer than we wanted to, but it took a while to actually find the fish today. I'm going to go ahead and get out here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification down the bottom so you know if I post a new video. Remember guys, it's always time for one more cast. I'll see you later.
Bye.